Hello students, today we will continue our lesson number 2, that is computer virus. In previous video you have seen types of virus. In that we have covered two types of viruses, that is boot virus and the second one virus is the program file virus. Now today we will see other two types of virus. In that first one is multi-partitate virus. Now what is multi-partitate virus? So it is a computer virus that's able to attack both the boot sector and executable files of an infected computer. So it is the types of virus that affect our boot sector system as well as our files. If you are familiar with cyber threats, you probably know that most computer viruses either attack the boot sector or executable files. Depending on the specific type of multi-partitate virus, it may automatically reformat the infected computer's hard drive as well. So, depending what type of virus is whether it is a boot sector virus or a executable file virus. Okay, after detecting that only we can repair our computer hard drive. This is done in an effort to overcome traditional malware protection solutions such as anti-malware software. Even if the anti-malware software removes the infection, these viruses may reformat the computer's hard drive to reinfect it. So we can't fully remove this type of virus. Now, second one is macrovirus. What is macrovirus? Macrovirus is a computer virus written in the same macro language used for some software programs, including Microsoft Excel or word processors such as Microsoft Word. When a microvirus infects a software application, it causes a sequence of actions to begin automatically when the application is opened. So, this type of virus can attack our software application like Excel, PowerPoint, Word. Okay, and how can we identify that the virus is there in the application? Whenever we are opening that application for writing our work, at that time automatically the sequence of actions begins, like random windows will be open, random files will be open, and we can't do anything from through the mouse or a keyboard. We can't even stop them from the opening. So this type of actions known as that file application is infected with the macrovirus. Since a macrovirus enters on an application and not an operating system, it typically can infect any computer running any operating system, even those running Mac operating system and Linux. So it can infect all types of application which is available on operating system like Windows operating system, Linux operating system, Mac operating system. Virus symptoms. Now what is virus symptoms? So virus can cause problem in a computer in many ways. So due to that actions only we can identify that our system contain a virus. For example, your computer slow down without any reason. Your computer is now going to be slow down. That if you are going to save a file, it will take longer time for saving that file. Your computer system has less available memory than it should. Unknown programs or files are being created. Programs or files become missing. Your files or programs can be automatically removed or deleted from the system. Corrupted files. If you are making any file in a computer, you are saving that file with full work, but whenever you are going to open that file, it shows only a part of the work. Your computer restart in unusual ways. Automatically your computer being going to restart. Some files or programs suddenly don't work properly. You can't work with any applications or any particular program files. Strange messages. After that, next is strange messages displays music or sounds. So the random window will be open with some kind of messages, display music or sound files. Change the hard drive name or a volume name. Your hard drive name could be changed. Hard drives or hard disk drives are inaccessible. You can't be able to open your hard disk as well as your drives. So these are the basic symptoms through which we can identify the virus. Now, how we can prevent the virus? So very first is install antivirus or malware software. Okay, there are different types of antivirus software are available in the market. We have to choose among them which is suitable to our system, and we have to install that software. Keep your antivirus software up to date. We have to update your update our antivirus software time to time. Run regularly scheduled scans with your antivirus software. Within a period of time, you have to regularly scan your whole system. Keep your operating system current. Do not change your operating system. Secure your work. Think before you click. Whenever you are working with the internet, we have to first identify the whatever file is there. After that, getting the file type, you have to download that file, because through this download we can also inviting the viruses. Keep your personal information safe. We have to secure our personal information which is reside in our computer. Don't use open Wi-Fi. Open Wi-Fi means whenever we are opening Wi-Fi option in our computer or in our phone, whenever there is a open Wi-Fi which do not have a password for accessing that Wi-Fi, we are start using that Wi-Fi, but we do not have to do that, because that open Wi-Fi have contain of viruses. So always be aware when there are open Wi-Fi. Backup your files. You have to regularly backup your data. Use multiple strong password for your computer, for your personal file which have your personal information. You have to give password for that file or a system. Now, antivirus software. Antivirus are a computer program that are designed to identify, prevent, and remove viruses from a computer. Okay, so it is a type of program that designed to develop and protect computers viruses like computer worms, spyware, botnets, rootkits, keyloggers, and etc. Antivirus program functions to scan, detect, and remove viruses from your computer. Now, whatever application program, that is antivirus software, you are installing in your system, that can do three types of operation. That it can scan your system, it can defect the viruses from the system, and it remove the viruses from the system. There are many versions and types of antivirus program available on the market. Now, however, the prime objective of any antivirus program is that to protect computer and remove viruses once detected. Most antivirus programs incorporate both automated and manual filtering abilities. The instant scanning option may check files downloaded from the internet. This data embedded into the PCs and the files that are made by the software installers. Now, you have seen many times that whenever you are going to insert any external device like pen drive, CD or DVD into a computer system, if you have already installed antivirus program, then first your system will ask for the scanning the device. So through this scanning, it can identify that your external device contain any virus or not. The program scanning process may likewise check the entire hard drive on a day-to-day basis. The manual scanning system enables you to check single document or even to scan the complete network at whatever point you feel it necessary. You can anytime scan your system, okay? Now, antivirus software example. See, here is a different types of software which are available in your market, okay? Like F-Secure, Avast, Kaspersky, Quickheal, AVG, Norton, Microsoft Security Essential, McAfee, okay, Norman. So you can buy any type of viruses, any type of antivirus software, okay, as per your choice. Now, how to scan and clean the viruses after installing the antivirus. So, here you can see the steps, okay, that to open Quickheal antivirus software. Suppose we have installed Quickheal software, total security antivirus in our system. So now we are going to scan the system. So how can we scan? The first step is click on start. In start, we have to go to the all programs. In all programs, click on Quickheal total security. So as in the picture, you can see Quickheal total security windows is open, okay? So by opening this window, you have to click on the scan, okay? There is a scan option available in the window. You have to click on scan. Now after click on scan button, a pop-up menu appears with some options. Now to scan any particular file or folder, select the custom scan. If you want to scan whole system, then select full system scan. And if you want to scan the process begins by showing the status and action as the scan process, then you have to click on the status and action, okay? Now if viruses are found, the antivirus will inform the same to the user and either detect the virus or quarantine it. That means it can isolate it so that it cannot affect your system. See in figure 2.2, performing the full system scan. In that, if there is how many files it has scanned, it shows the number of files, then how many files defected, then it can shows that numbers also, how many defected viruses it can remove, it can shows that number also. So through these numbers we can identify that which what is going on in our system. Now you can pause, resume or stop that scan anytime. You have that option also. At any point of time you can pause your scanning, you can stop your scanning, or you can restart your scanning. When the scan progress gets over, the message "scan finished" displayed on the screen. See in the last screenshot, system is secure. In that you can see that the message is there. Okay, so here our lesson number 2, that is computer viruses. And okay, now I am going to send you a PDF file of the lesson number 2. You have to just read the chapter and try to solve the exercise. Okay, thank you.